All right, Sistas fans. Now, we had the predictable yet somehow still shocking ending of this week's episode where Bayo makes it clear that his investment involved, hey, in my home country, whenever, one is to lend money to a family, then the girl is pretty much, obligated to marry him. So let's say there's a girl in the country or a woman in Bio's country, and somebody loans them like $5,000 or something. I guess I don't know what 5,000 American dollars would equate in the home country, but essentially any large sum of money that is loaned to that family, part of the repayment would be for that woman to marry the man lending the money. But in any case, I think the main thing here we can all agree on is that Bayo, yeah, you put up the money to help Maurice get out of jail because Sabrina wanted you to, but I don't know if the same rules of loaning money in your home country applies in the United States. Not to mention the fact that her best friend is an attorney, and I'm pretty sure that since there was no written contract, Sabrina isn't obligated to marry you whatsoever. I think it's as simple as that. But as I mentioned in my episode review and the trailer breakdown and possibly the live stream as well, but I mean, if you were in Sabrina's position, minus the multiple wives thing, but then again, we live in a day and age where there are women who will still either marry or be committed to a man who has a number of kids by multiple baby mamas if that man is handsome enough, good in, is good enough in bed, or has a lot of money, or all three. So it's not unlikely that it's, a scenario where, oh, I'm not getting married to no man with multiple wives. But when you look at a man like Nick Cannon, look at how many women he has, kids with. And I mean, from what I understand, it's all consensual. So, I'm pretty sure baby mama number 6 knew about the other 5 baby mamas, yet chose to get involved with Cannon mainly due for money purposes. So if Sabrina got married to Bayo and it came with a lot of perks, even though she's one of many wives, her life might be better than it is now. I'm just saying. I mean, if you take the wives thing out of the equation and Bayo wanted to get Sabrina to marry him and be a princess in another country, don't you think that looks better than her current life? I'm just saying. I mean, especially when it looks like she's wanting to choose Maurice over Bayo. Before the whole stipulations of the money was brought into the equation, it felt like Sabrina was kind of pushing herself away from Bayo because of his apparent homophobia. But I'm just sitting here like, is Maurice really worth it though? Because when you really think about it, has he been that good a friend to you? I mean, aside from getting you into trouble, aka the current situation you're in right now with Q and whatnot, he's done nothing but demean you, talk about your wardrobe, call you out of your name all the time. He's a crappy employee, yet you still allow him to work there. It's just one of those things where I do feel like Sabrina might want to weigh her options here. I feel like Bayo just went about it the wrong way, seemingly entrapping Sabrina in this situation. But I do feel like if the situation was reworked a bit, it could have been an interesting conversation as to whether or not Sabrina would choose to be with Bayo versus giving up her friendship. But then again, the friendship isn't even that strong. It's kind of like with Karen and Andy, where it's like, you need to choose right now. And I'm like, Karen, do you not realize how you've been acting lately? I'm pretty sure anybody with some common sense would have dropped you like a bad habit a long time ago. But what do you think? Do you think that Sabrina is going to get out of this quote unquote marriage that she has to do? Even though I do feel like it's quite obvious she will, because nowhere in season 7 does it mention for her to have a husband, especially when she has a new love interest coming into the show. Also, if the DA is able to see the entire, situation for what it is, this bank robbery stuff, he sees that it's crap and he drops the charges and Bayo gets his bail money back. Do you think that will, like, I guess you could say, cancel out Sabrina's obligations, even though he did put the money up in the first place. So I don't know. But regardless, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And regardless, I feel like maybe Bayo showing himself to be an ass will make Sabrina be done with him. But then at the same time, Calvin's probably going to be an ass too. It's like, yeah, I told you not to trust that African. And it's like, well, I don't like you either, so bye. So, 2 birds, 1 stone. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next one.